Hey, what's good, yo? Welcome back to another video. The Texans signed Chris Conley to a one-year deal, and if you've been watching our videos, we predicted this actually in our wide receiver free agent video. We said one of the targets that the Texans should look to get is Chris Conley, and there you have it. We signed Chris Conley to a one-year deal. Probably going to be some incentive-based contracts, and here's some stats or descriptions about Chris Conley. He's described as an extremely athletic wide receiver who had a 45-inch vertical leap and a 4.35 in the 40-yard dash, and he's 6'3", so extremely athletic. And overall in his career, he's had 191 career receptions for 2,484 yards and 13 touchdowns, and he caught 40 passes for 471 yards and 2 touchdowns last season for the Jaguars. So, what are your initial reactions to this signing?
I love the signing. He's 6'3" and he runs a 4.35, if I'm not mistaken. And Brandon Cooks is 5'10" and he runs a 4.33. There's only a 0.2 differential in speed and I think a 4 to 5 inch difference in height, and that's crazy. Chris Conley's that guy that can go out there and catch those 50-50 balls from you. He can go get those contested catches, those aggressive catches, those toe taps. I'm not saying that Brandon Cooks can't get those toe taps, but those more physical and aggressive toe taps. I think he's going to fit really well in this offense as a wide receiver 2, or maybe even wide receiver 1. Maybe they decide to put Cooks as that speed guy in the wide receiver 2 role and just calling in the wide receiver 1. But no matter who's wide receiver 1, he fits in perfectly with the speed. He's going to be the tallest receiver I think we have. I think Cutler is 6'1", something like that. So 6'3", he's going to be our tallest receiver. I love that signing a lot.
Yeah, and Chris Conley is definitely going to be a good addition to this Texans offense. Obviously, after the Texans lost Will Fuller, Chris Conley is going to definitely fill in that void. And Chris Conley has generally been a healthy scratch throughout his career. Only in 2017, where he tore his Achilles, did he not play a full season. But after that, in 2015, 2016, 2018, and 2019, he played all 16 games. And in 2020, he played 15 games. So obviously, he is available. That's one of the main requirements that the Texans kind of need. That's what Will Fuller didn't really bring to the table. Well, it's that availability, and Chris Conley can definitely bring that. And he, like I said, in 2019. He had 775 total yards, and that's with 90 targets. So obviously he's able to acquire that large amount of receiving, and then he's also that deep threat, like you mentioned earlier. In 2019, his longest catch was 70 yards, and this past season, his longest catch was 51 yards. So very good stats, a nice pickup, solid pickup, and he's a guy who also can get that yak yards after catch too. So very like we've been saying, very athletic, very speedy guy, and I think we're definitely going to like him. And so the question that I want to ask you is, what do you think about the Texans offense? What expectations do you think we should have for them?
Realistically, if Deshaun is to play the postseason with no suspension, no trade or whatever, I feel like this offense could realistically be a top maybe 15, top 10 offense. We have running backs like crazy. We have Mark Ingram, Philip Lindsay, David Johnson, Dontrell Hilliard. For receivers, we got Moncrief, Erickson, Kiki Cutie, Chad Hansen, Randall Cobb, Brandon Cooks, and then now Chris Conley. Our tight end room isn't the best. I mean, we have guys. Our offensive line is fairly solid. This offense can really make a lot of noise. And even if it's Tyrod Taylor starting most of the season, he could even put up some numbers. And this offense could probably be the same if we're top 15. This offense has a crazy amount of potential.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And even with Tyrod Taylor, I think Tyrod Taylor will have kind of a career year, because he's pretty much set with everyone around him. I mean, you have a decent wide receiving core, I'd say, top 10-ish, if I'm not being super biased. And he has a good O-line, he has good running backs, like you mentioned. And I really feel like if Deshaun Watson, he should really reconsider wanting to leave, because I think this is arguably the best roster that has been constructed around him in his time with the Texans.
The second best roster that, in my opinion, not bad, or in my opinion, it's tied for first, because we haven't really seen this roster. This is all on paper. But that 2018 roster was something else. You had Deshaun, Hopkins, Lamar Miller, Will Fuller, Tyrann Matthew, Jadeveon Clowney, Bernard McKinney in his prime, Zach Cunningham, I think, like as a second-year player. J.J. Watt played the whole season, I think, or at least most of the season. Whitney Merciless was playing very well. It was a crazy year in 2018. But yeah, this team on paper, this 2021, 2022 team, it's looking really nice. If we got a solid draft, it would probably put it over that 2018 team, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And back to Chris Conley, I mean, he's had an up and down career. I mean, like some seasons he's had a lot of targets and others he hasn't. So hopefully he can kind of regain his his prowess as a pretty good, decent wide receiver. And I feel like by giving that 1-year deal, it's like that goes along with that trying to prove it deals. And I think he can definitely regain some of that production back. And his catch percentage is great too, 63.5%. And he doesn't really get too many touchdowns. I mean, the highest he's ever gotten was 5. But honestly, like, Brandon Cooks is probably still going to be your number 1 wide receiver target. And then you have Chris Conley, and then Cobb, and then you still have guys like EKT, Chad Hansen, Alex Erickson, Dante Moncrief that we didn't really go over. But it's going to be a very competitive training camp for sure. We can expect that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're also probably going to get like a rookie in the draft, maybe like a Shy Smith or a Cornell Powell late, maybe like the 5th, 6th, or 7th round. So this wide receiver core is not done yet. It's only going to continue to get better and get more talented, more youth, more younger on the receiver core.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the video. Let us know your thoughts on this signing, and as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.